Hey, how's it going, guys? Let's get back into this recap for the Monday and right after the weekend, right? Here we go, getting into the price action here for this week and kind of see what's going on. So I do want to point out some, I will do a little show and tell for you in this recap and show you some neat little things that are going on. That we are working on behind the scenes here. So yeah, like and subscribe, check us out, hang out with us. We do have live this week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have it every week actually at 8 Central Standard Time. So check it out. But let's jump into the charts and I'll show you a little bit of what we're working on and how you can dig in. There's quite a few different strategies. I know you've heard us talk about the breakout areas and the triggers and that kind of stuff. And then we'll watch for that 15-minute. But there is a little bit more that we are always doing that we just haven't really ever shown a lot. And I kind of want to do that today, just mainly because there's not a whole lot going on, but there is opportunity that happened today and we could have found it. So let's dig into it a little bit. So what I will point out is, again, we ran the daily market review within using our using AI to a point. We have these key levels that we put on the chart every day. We're looking for them to break out of on these triggers is what we're calling them. And then we have our resistance and support up here on the red and blue lines. We get those levels and then we enter them in. We see it on the live mainly. Obviously, you can just right click, go down to settings down here, and then from here you put that number in. Now you may be asking, hey, where do I get that number? How do I figure this out? Let's go ahead and let me flip over to show you what we do to get those. So here, you can see right in here we have our basic layout that I'm showing you right now. It'll probably look a lot different if you started to use this tool. This is a membership site that we are building out. This is obviously in a demo mode format right now. So it's designed to run on BTC. We also have it designed where you can run on ETH if you have the full tier. Obviously, if you want to chart out your own charts and you want to find out some key levels, you can enter that. That's what this is for. And if you know kind of what you want to lay out, if you're following our system, this is the layout with the fixed range volume profiles. And then, of course, that 30-minute high. And if you put in your supply, a lot of people won't know what that is. But you can ask it to autofill this and it'll just fill in the levels. Or you can just click on the Run Daily Market Review. And what that does is what you see here in the middle, it pulls that out. It kind of gives you a quick snapshot really right here. And it's saying that the bias today was bearish. It's giving you that daily support, that daily resistance, that 30-minute range. And then here's your breakout triggers, right? Breakout and breakdown triggers for the day. So what I will point out is the levels. That's what we really want to get. So you could copy this and pull up your charts like we were looking at and go and take a look at them. And put your levels up there. We were just looking at that as well. Of course, it's giving you quite a bit of information here that you can kind of skim through. And again, this will be cleaned up quite a bit probably when you're utilizing the tool if you decided to. But the one thing I want to point out is right down here on the strategy lookout. Now, you can build the battle box through here and you could distinguish it or explain it, I guess, a little bit more for yourself. And you can ask questions, and how you can do that is it's right up through here. We have the Kabroda trading battle box is actually built in where you can talk to it just like AI. Yes, it is built into this. It's actually running all the terminology and stuff here that you see is running through AI with all the trading strategy stuff behind it. Now, this is not any way more than just a tool that helps you set up your levels. You're the one that actually is taking the trades. Obviously, we're just people on the internet that's helping people out to help find financial sovereignty, if you will. That's kind of the idea here. You're the one that has to take initiative on it. If you really want to have financial advice and really want to know how to do something, definitely reach out to somebody like a broker or something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and dig into this strategy here. So now if I went back down to that strategy trade outlook, it's on a primary idea and it's right through here. It's just saying it's favoring short setups in the BTC. Selling rips back into the resistance while the downside structure remains valid. And then basically what it's talking about is this is expected repeat test of the daily support and resistance and valued edges. So this is just a mean revision tactic. So take opportunity after over chasing the breakout. So what we normally wait for is for it to hit the trigger, right? And then it gets above, two candles close. From there, we get in the 5-minute, and then we just run it up. The downfall is days like today. So let me jump back over the charts and really to kind of explain this. So what we're waiting for it to do is what you see right here. It breaks, you get the 2 candle closes, and then you're looking for the trade opportunity. Well, the sad thing is obviously it held the breaks. The one thing is you know it's going to trade back to the mean or back to a zone, kind of an oscillators. If you get into that, I'm not going to explain that too much in here, but a lot of times it's just basically saying it wants to pull back, or we're trading the 15-minute, it wants to pull back to its 200. And that's what it was calling out today when we got the level set up. That's why I was giving you that strategy and talking about it. So really, we're just waiting for the confirmation. And if we did our classic breakout and we get into candle close, that's why the system's here to help us out. And it's also, I've talked about this before, why we wouldn't have got in, right? It's reversing right here. It just hit exactly what the system said it was going to do, though. It's going to fight in between the two areas of support and resistance. So that's exactly what we saw today. It came down and hit the resistance level and then traded back up, tried to pull back up into the higher level again. Obviously, we saw it failed and now it's rolling back over. But how do you trade this is what we need to get into, right? And that's what I asked. I need more detail about the strategy. And then it said the range strategy outlines in the daily market review focuses on the mean reversion tactics, where traders look to capitalize on price oscillations between established support and resistance. That's what I was just talking about, right? So how do you break this down? It's telling you identify the range. So the daily support and resistance levels are, obviously we put them on our charts in red and blue. It gave us those levels, we put it on. So now we have these levels and we're ready to go. Then you can look at the 15-minute trigger for confirmation. Look for the reversal patterns. On the 15-minute chart, you should see price for reversal candlestick patterns. Look for pin bars or engulfing candles near the resistance level. Then the price rallies or near the support level when the price dips. So basically it's just giving you both sides. If it's close to the top, then you can watch for it to show that it's showing exhaustion and then trades back to the bottom, or vice versa. So obviously we are bearish overall on the bias up here, remember. So more than likely we're probably looking for this move at the first part of the day. That's all we're really looking at taking advantage of anyways. So that's what we're looking at. And then we can go into the 15-minute to kind of get confirmation. Usually it's around that 21. Just like we get out on the 21, we look at entering here on the 21. So that's what we're looking at. That's all it's really saying. It does give some risk management here. It's always something good to look at. Like I said, this is just something as a helpful tool for you. It's not giving you a red light, green light trading strategy or telling you what to do or guaranteeing anything for you. There's always risk when you trade or look at the markets and do stuff. I would recommend paper trading a lot and keep yourself protected. Like I said, we're just here giving information to help you become better at what skill set you're trying to build. So anyways, you set your stop loss orders just beyond the opposite side of the 30-minute opening range or the breakout or breakdown or breakout triggers. That's what they're talking about here. This ensures that you have a clear exit in our strategy in case the price moves against you. Always good to have risk management. That's what it's really talking about. It's kind of giving you an idea. Again, it's just an idea. Avoid over trading, so be cautious of trading in the chop zone between the breakout. So you really want strong confirmation. That's what it says. You don't just every time it starts to turn, you jump in. Turns, you jump in. That's not what it's referring to here, but it's trying to help you take advantage a little bit of the chop. It's telling you it's going to chop, and we already saw the charts. I showed them to you earlier. It did chop, right? It was at the top, dropped down, came up a little bit, and now it's kind of acting like it wants to come back down. Hasn't really broken out either side yet. We just had sideways movement. But this tool is giving you a lot of insight ahead of time, so you can kind of have the crystal ball, if you will, and know how to utilize the crystal ball after you shake it and read what's inside, right? Yes, no, what should I do? No, I don't have one either. I just use this. But so the summary, the primary focus is sell into resistance, buy into support. The confirmation steps is look for reversal patterns on the 15-minute, look for the pullbacks on the 5-minute charts for the entry around that 21. Risk controls, anchor your risk to the appropriate levels based on the 30-minute opening range. And then this approach allows you to effectively trade within the range while maintaining a disciplined risk management strategy. Always good to have a risk management strategy. Anyways, let's jump back over to the charts and really say, all right, you gave me all that information. I saw that neat little thing that you had. Cool. Granted, it's not available right now for you to use. We do have the GPT that's set up that you could get a lot of this in. But like I said, we're moving this into a tool that can hammer home a lot of stuff. And it is going to be a membership site, though, of course, and a lot of work is going into it. You can see it. I've been showing you a little bit of the skeleton layout. Really, we're working on the hard stuff, which is what you kind of saw, and we'll make it look pretty and all that fun stuff later. But let's go ahead and take a look at what it is saying. So we have our daily support and resistance here in the blue line and the red line. We started out the morning right before the open right here testing that line. Then we started to break down. This is what it's talking about, right? You saw this energy come up and get rejected right back. We have our 21 that we're under. We're constantly under it. We lost it back here and the session change on the market. You can see I have a mark. Then we started to fall down, right? All the key levels that we were talking about inside there, it went out and got it for you. You did not have to lay out your charts like you see mine laid out. So a lot of that can be taken away for you because it's going out and getting that. But anyways, it's starting to break down. This is where we started wanting to look at taking advantage of price action as we start to lose these levels. Well, I have my 30-minute candle marked. I want to see rejection through here based on, I want to see the movement going in the direction of breakdown. It's already calling the strategy for me and telling me, hey, be careful. We're probably going to bounce between your support and resistance today. More than likely, we're not going to see a breakout. That is the strategy that's calling and helping you take advantage of this price action. So what I want to do is start to see this break down. Well, I can see it breaking. This candle right here kind of set the stage, and I'm like, okay, this looks good. Now I want to see the breakdown below the 30-minute. So here it is on closing on that 30-minute candle that I set way back here from the first half hour of the day. You can see it breaking down. This is getting very fun, exciting. So you have this breakdown somewhere right in here. I want to start looking at this price action back to the 200, back to the meme is what it's going back to the center area, or really going back into testing that daily support range right down here. So I'm going to jump into the 5-minute here. Let's take a look at this. So you can see it is respecting the 21. The 21 is what we want to see for rejection through here as it starts to break down. And guess what? It's also bouncing, getting sandwiched in between the 21 and the 200. The 21's coming down. Price action's been respecting it. The 15-minute is setting up for the trade down. We've already read price action. All our levels are set. Everything is ready to go. Things are looking pretty good for this strategy. That was also built by the Kabroda trading battle box. This is what's so exciting here. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking a look at this when it breaks its 200 is where I would say, hey, this is probably going to smash out. I'm going to go ahead and trade based on what it said. So I'm going to go ahead and enter right around here on the 21 as this starts to get smashed right through here. I am looking for this to break down, and I'm waiting for this to come back up. You can see I'm looking at my stoaches. There's just some areas for confirmation. We're definitely seeing what we want to see. It wouldn't even hurt if you got in a little bit earlier as it started to break down through here. You can see that you could have let it play. But ideally what we're looking for is this bear flag to play out. This bear flag is very strong because of all the support and resistance. Already the 15 minutes setting up for us. Everything is setting up for us to see this bear flag being set on the 5-minute, which is really being created by the 21 coming down and the 200 here. It does show that it wants to spike down. Now, what we're looking for it to do is come down and test this lower area or the 15-minute 200. You decide what you want to trade. It's saying it always trades back to the meme, so this would have been a great entry right here and take it out. That's a 1.4 that's still a great trade. Now, obviously, if you traded it down to the daily resistance, which that actually is the zone that you would say it's going to go to. So that is a great entry. Nice stop where you'd want to be protected, which that's what we were talking about in the strategy. And this is it. We are looking at it right here. Now, you might say, hey, you know what? I thought I was going to go all the way down here. And it went, can't hit the brakes right here on the daily support, which was, if you were surprised, I'm surprised for you, mainly because it kind of called it out right for the day before this even started to get happening. It was calling it out because you're building this all back through here in this time zone, if you will, before the market even opens. It's kind of already telling you what could happen and giving you that heads up. Hey, watch out. This looks like it's going to go in this direction, and it looks like it's going to bounce right through here. So that is something that, if don't be surprised. So anyways, we jump back up here and say, hey, the 21, every single time it breaks the 21 as it's coming down, you see the move, it comes back up against the 21, you still made a 1.3 in that trade. You got out right here as your last resort. So you had the two targets, right? I'm going to go back out to that 15 minute. Here is the target here at the 21 or the 200 on the 15. That's a great place to get out. Or if you want to trade on down to here, which is the daily support, boom, you got out. You can see the trade, perfect execution, nice, clean, easy. Backtest this kind of stuff. Use the GPT that we have. It's in the description right now. It's not going to be quite as clean as what I was showing you with what we're building, but it is doing the same thing. A lot of the GPT is giving you the same information. What it gave you your levels, what it gave you everything you're looking for. Granted, you're going to have to build out your stuff and give it to that levels. That's what you have to do. It's manual. So the difference between what you see here is you click one button. So I want to go to, it's running right now, and then it would spit it out. Now you see it already here because it's already sitting there. What I could do is I just refresh the page. I'm going to go ahead and hit the run button. You can see it running, and then boom, it spits it out. You can see here that it doesn't have that details anymore. You can type in what you're looking for, and then it runs it. So it is building from, it's not going to go build a different daily market review, which is great because it's building it for today. Today is the Monday recap. So tomorrow we'll have a new one. But the nice thing is it goes and gets the levels for you, right? So over here, you have to give it all the levels. You can build it from here to here, put all these where all these lines are, which I've talked about before. We also do it, like I said, on the recap. So you could have put that in the GPT, the Kabroda Trading Battle Box, that, like I said, the link in the description, and then you could have taken advantage of all these levels. It would have gave them to you. Boom, boom, boom. We also post these levels a lot of times on X and that kind of stuff as well. But the nice thing is about the Kabroda Trading Battle Box we're going forward is we're going to start to share the strategy. It's just the strategy, the concept, the ideas. Again, it's you taking action, you doing what I'm doing right now to really teach yourself how to trade. If you don't understand it, the other plus of GPTs or AI is it can help you learn. This is a great way to learn. I've learned a ton of stuff myself in trading and a lot of other things. So anyway, probably boring you at this point. It is an exciting day. You could have also looked at the trade back up to the breakout above this area and take advantage of it. Myself, I wouldn't have really looked at doing that, mainly because you're in the afternoon and the move was right here. I like to take advantage of action in the morning, not so much in the afternoon, because a lot of times this is reacting to the energy that we have collected from the day before. But each their own. There was an opportunity here. You could have looked at if this started to break above 1, 2. You could have started looking at getting into this trade, put your stop down here, take advantage of the upper range. Jumping back into that 5 minute, it would have been really not a lot earned, but you know, you are in the afternoon. This is showing a breakdown again as we go into the evening. It's just kind of continuing what we've already been told, but hey, we'll build out the DMR tomorrow, the daily market review tomorrow, and take advantage of it again. So, all right, guys, I will let you go. I would love to be able to share the automation for you. It's not quite ready yet, but we will have it sooner than later. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We can go from there and help you out. As soon as everything's ready, we will share it because we are excited about it as much as probably anybody else. So, all right, guys, I will leave you with that. Have a great night, and we will talk to you guys on the next recap.